because it's on his phone. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You can hear. Okay. A little technical difficulties, but thank God I got a crew that definitely makes good. I've been talking for the last 5 minutes. Okay, let's start all over again. In this video, we are talking about stop trying to fix your dead hair, and here's what actually needs to happen. Oh, if you think conditioner is repairing your damaged ends, then this is where we need to kind of reset the way you're thinking, because this conditioner or anything in a bottle is not going to help repair your hair. I don't care what they say. They tell you to go buy this, go buy this. You can buy everything you want to, but if you don't understand your own hair, none of it is going to work. Because what most women are doing right now is trying to fix something that is not fixable. So, what does that mean? What's that mean? Like, I'm going to put my whole stuff on the screen. Trying to fix something that's not fixable. We don't want to keep applying conditioner to your hair to think that you're going to repair it with just conditioner. You need more than conditioner. You need a whole reset. And the longer you treat dead hair, the more frustrated you will become, because nothing is actually going to change it. It's almost like, just look at your dead, damaged hair as a toxic relationship. Nothing can fix a toxic relationship except some chrome scissors, something that's going to cut it off. So, today, I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you what damage really is, why products aren't working to fix it, and what actually needs to happen to get you to a healthier place. Oh, I got some slides, y'all. Let me show y'all slides. Sorry. I got slides. Here we go. Where are the slides? There we go. Okay, why the slides ain't coming up? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Do I have the right slide? I don't know. Stop products for better results. I think. All right. Let's just keep going. All right. Let's talk about damage, or what damage is. Damage is not dryness. Just because your hair is dry doesn't necessarily mean your hair is damaged. Damage is not something you can just moisturize back to life. Like, when you're like, a lot of people are like, my hair's dry, my hair's damaged, but that's not something you can just put a conditioner back on and that'll fix it. That's not what damage is. Damage is when the structure of your hair is broken. So what that means is, like, I don't know, split ends, weak ends, thinning ends, ends that won't hold a curl, ends that feel rough no matter what you try to do. Once the hair reaches that point, it don't repair itself. My goal is to get you to the point where you on the other side of this. Is anybody here with damaged hair? Am I speaking to anybody? Let me know. Please let me know. Because is anybody saying something? Is the cars coming up? Can people text Lene? Hair is not a living thing. Like, once it leaves your scalp, like, it's not living. It is what it is. Like, inside your head is one thing, but on the outside, hair is not a living thing. So we got to stop treating it like you can heal it. Like, you can't just put like a band-aid on it and heal it, and it's not like your skin. Hair is like, once it's out, like, either you're going to slowly be cutting it, or it doesn't, if it's damaged, it doesn't turn around on its own. All right. So why do we keep trying to fix it? I think I'm too far ahead. So why do we keep trying to fix it? Here's the real reason trying to fix damaged hair is so hard. Because it's not just about the hair. It's emotional. There's an emotional side to hair. Like, even when your hair is damaged, I have so many people with damaged hair that still don't want to cut it because we like to hold on to the length. We think we're connected to the time invested, the styles that we've been wearing, and the idea that it might come back. That's why we kind of holding on to it. So instead of letting go, we just keep adding like conditioners, oils, more product, switching up the styles when really we need to address it. We're doing whatever we can to make damaged hair look healthy. But that's like you just managing it. Like what I want to talk about is how do we get to transformation? How do we change it? Managing it just keeps you stuck. But transformation when it comes to your hair, when you get it on the right track, it literally changes how you look at life. I had a customer come in today. She basically her hair is in a much better place. And she kept just saying how happy she was. She wasn't happy about how it looked. Of course, she was happy about how it looked, but that's not what she was concerned about. Just the management part changed how she felt about it. But when you feel different about it, then you will move different. So management versus change. I don't know. I have these. Okay, no, I'm not. I got some slides. Management versus change. Okay, there's two ways to go about it. You can manage the damage, meaning you keep your ends, and you keep coating them, and you keep working around the problem. That's one path. Just managing the damage. That's like not change at all. Or you can replace the hair. You can trim what's not working. You can focus on healthy hair at the root, and you can build a routine that supports the new growth. Most people just stay in management. Like once they get a routine and they're where they want to be, they stay in management for years and they don't change anything. What we trying to do is get you out of management and get your hair on a different path. That's why people say like their hair won't grow. But it's not that it's not growing. We just hold on to what's not working. So, what actually works? What actually works is slowly replacing the hair that you have. Let me see how I can do that. What actually works is slowly replacing the hair that you actually have over time, not overnight, not with one product, not with one appointment, but over time. This means consistent shampooing, proper conditioning, and like not like just putting conditioner on the hair, but proper conditioning and regular trims. Simple, repeatable routine. Um, we're not here just trying to fix old hair. You're growing hair and remove. You're growing in new hair and replacing the damaged hair. I got a photo of what I'm talking. The, the photo that I just put in, Lene. Do you see that photo of the damaged hair on the ends? So that's the shift. The shift is growing in new hair and then releasing the old hair. Most people don't think like that. Most people just think grow, 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 grow. But in that process, there has to be a release, like grow, release, grow, release, grow, release. That's where the real change happens. So that's why we call it the Great Hair Restart. Because number one, you don't have to do it alone. Some people be in a process, they never looked at their hair like that. So when you have a group of people that are supporting you and get you through it, that makes it all the better. That's why we're here, right? So if you've been trying everything and your hair still feels stuck, I want you to hear me. It's not that your hair doesn't work. Okay, did you see the okay, all right. Let's go back. All right, when we was talking about the dead hair, I wanted to show you. Can everybody see what I'm talking about? If you wash your hair and you see this, what do you see? Do you see that your hair is breaking? Or do you see that your hair is thinning? What do you see? Can anybody tell me what they see? Can anybody tell me what they see? Do you see your hair breaking, her hair breaking, or do you see her hair growing back? I see her hair growing back. And some people look at it as that's her curly hair growing back, and that's the damaged toxic ends ready to be gone. Will we cut it all off at one time? We will not cut it off at one time. You do slowly cut, grow, cut, grow. But the curly hair at the root is what everybody is afraid of. That's the hair they think is. That's a Carmen. I know you know, girl. Woohoo! Shout out to Carmen. It's not breakage. It's new growth. It's new growth. It's new growth. So when you washing your hair and you like, oh, my hair is thick at the roots, that's new growth. So, but if you don't change the way you're doing things, then nothing changes. So you have to slowly trim it off to make cut, grow, cut, grow, cut, grow, so that the hair can be replaced over time. Over time. So if you don't see it that way, who doesn't not see it? Like Carmen got it down pat. Carmen got it down pat. That's why Carmen got a plan to come in, cut her hair all off, remember, and do a big chop because she know that her hair is going to grow back. Right now, this isn't her hair, but this a lot of times when people say their hair is thin on the ends, their hair is not making any progress, it's because we're not making room for the new hair. And this is can you see this is the new hair. That's the hair we want. But we don't want it all at once. That's the curly hair. That's the natural hair. You want wash and go. Like when you're wearing your hair under braids, weaves, wigs, that hair is being suffocated. So that's why we got to slowly trim off the old hair to get to the new hair so that you can have a full new head of hair. If you have a full new head of hair, you won't even know how to manage it. Like if you have double the amount of hair, I tell my customers, like they always say, I want my hair to grow long. I want my hair to grow long and thick. But if you don't know how to manage the hair where it's at, what are you going to do with more hair? More hair is just going to be, you're just going to be stressed out, stressing me out. But if you're going through you working it out with us in the Gray Hair Restart, you will expect what will happen, and I'll teach you, and will not just teach me, because it ain't just me, it's a whole community of women who are working together to get you there. One of the other things you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to stop chasing product. Stop chasing product, because product can't change this. Product can't change that. Chasing product is not going to fix that. Understanding your hair is going to fix that. So I am going to go through a walkthrough on how to use certain products, what to do, and how to prove. So I got this image from ChatGPT because ChatGPT be helping me out. I don't know if y'all can see it. So when we're talking about using shampoo, how much should you use? You shouldn't need that much. If you are shampooing your hair, there's three things that we focus on. That's how often we shampoo your hair. If you shampoo your hair once a week, you will need a lot less shampoo. Like the less you shampoo your hair, the more shampoo you're going to need. So this little diaphragm talks about, you can see how much, if you're using more shampoo than that, it could be A, you haven't shampooed your hair in a while, or B, um, the shampoo you using isn't getting the job done. So I always tell my customers, that the more the better the product is, the less you have to use. So like a bottle like this, can you see the replenish shampoo? Like this bottle, if you're washing your hair once a week, this should last you. I wash my hair once a week, and then I have a lot of hair. This bottle will last me and my household at least 2 months. At least 2 months. Because all I'm using is a quarter size. And I wash my hair so much that I don't need it as much. So again, this isn't a sales pitch, although it is a sales pitch, but it's like why this product works different than other, because you don't have to use as much because it's so concentrated that it's going to get the job done. So the reset leave-in conditioner and the remedy. So let me go through a whole walkthrough. The remedy, shampoo is the detox shampoo. Now I only recommend this for people who don't shampoo their hair as often. Like say for instance, you have you haven't shampooed in a while. And when you're using the shampoo, it's not lathering up the way it should be. You're using a lot of conditioners, oils, or stuff that build up on the hair. The detox is good to have, on board, especially or people who have locks, or maybe have a little kid who not able to shampoo their hair as much. The Remedy shampoo is really good, but you need to have that whenever you do a detox or you're using like a deep cleanser. You want to follow up with the moisture shampoo, which is our Replenish shampoo, because it will act as a conditioner. Like it'll soften it up. Because when the good thing about the Remedy shampoo is I think it's soft, so it's not going to leave your hair real hard or brittle. But you do need to follow up with the Replenish shampoo. And again, I'm the that is my hand. I do use about a quarter size. And how often do we shampoo? Am I talking to people? Is anybody in the group? Is anybody saying that, like the name? Because I want to see that I'm not. I want to. Oh, thank you, Miss Manita. What is proper conditioning? I'm about to just talk about that, because when we're conditioning, we got one or two ways to do it with at Synergy. We got the conditioner, the Replenish conditioner, which you see how much you put on. Like the shorter the hair, the better. Do you need to use half this bottle? If you need to use half this bottle to condition your hair, that's not. Yeah, because remember, we're not looking to coat the hair. And when you in the great hair restart, it's reset or restart. Not the less product, but we don't want to use so much product that it leaves a heavy buildup residue. So the more product you use, the because it doesn't this to me is the best one. Can y'all see this? Because I got is the best one. Why is that doing that, Nay? Okay. This is the conditioner. Can y'all see it? The conditioner, I got my green screen on, y'all. That's why. The conditioner is creamy, but it doesn't require a lot. You don't want to overuse it, because if you put too much on and let it sit for too long, uh, it can be impossible to remove. So when using the conditioner, you just want to put it on and rinse it off. Why? We're not doing deep conditioners every week. We're not doing deep conditioners every week, because if we're doing deep conditioner every week, then that's going to keep you from washing your hair once a week. If you're washing your hair every week, shampoo, condition, rinse off, be done. No, put no plastic bag on your head, and I'll get into that later as to why, like, you don't want the conditioner to sit on long periods of time. You're not rebuilding the hair. We're not rebuilding the hair. We're actually making the hair more manageable so that it can start growing, so we can slowly trim off, cut, grow, cut, grow, cut, grow, so eventually it be replaced. So the other conditioners that we use this energy is the Reset leave-in conditioner. Now, when you are washing your hair once a week and your hair is in a good place, the Reset leave-in conditioner is more than what you need. Like, that's enough. Like, I like it because I don't know if y'all can see it. This isn't like liquid. This is literally, it is a conditioner, but it is heavy. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. It's heavy. It's a creamy leave-in conditioner that just happens to spray. That's why I love it. So that when you, can y'all see that? See, it's not liquid, it's not water. It's like, it's a nice consistency, but it doesn't coat, and it detangles very, very well. I love it. We used to have another kind, remember Restore? Restore was more light, more water based, but this is creamier, and this is great for if you need to detangle. Now, if you need to detangle, I love it. I love it. It's the one thing that I use on every single customer. So these are the 4 wash day things that you need: shampoo, cleanse, conditioner. You can do all 4, or you can have the one of the shampoos and one of the conditioners, but either or, one of those 4 is great. So then we go into styling. I think I got one of these. So whenever you wash your hair, washing, only wash. Shampoo, condition, shampoo and condition. That's it. No oils. No oils, no creams. That does not go. Oils and creams are great for the hair, but there is a order. Do not shampoo your hair, or don't put no oils on your hair before you shampoo it. Don't put no oils on your hair after you shampoo it. That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. Now, back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember when we used to do it's called VO5. Um, Vidal Sassoon VO5, they had this oil, and it was a hot oil treatment. So you would heat up the oil and you would put it on the scalp. They did a great job at marketing that, because we just, forever, we always felt like we used oil for conditioner. That was great when our hair was relaxed. Great when our hair was relaxed. But now that our hair is like mostly natural, a lot of people are natural. I mean, there's a lot of people that's relaxed, but if you're watching this and you want to restart your hair, then we got to know where the order is. Do not use oil. Do not mix in. I have customers that when, I'm about to shampoo them, they come in and I feel oil and stuff on their hair, and I ask them, did you just oil your scalp? And they're like, yeah, it was dry last night. It is product buildup is very difficult to remove. So if you're about to shampoo your hair, I don't know if anybody knows that. If everybody's already watching, this is something like that's already, I don't know, that you you still got the Restore leave-in. Y'all squirrels, y'all something else. Um, okay. Uh, the oil. Don't oil your hair before you shampoo it, because when you go to style it, you're going to struggle, especially if your hair is fine or thin or holds on to stuff. Omit the oil. We got the perfect time to bring the oil in, but not then. So the next one after the shampoo is, especially if you're wearing your hair curly, I only got the big one because it's the only one I brought back, is the Bloom Glaze. The purpose of the Bloom Glaze is, it is like a it's like a gel or like a serum. It works fabulous once you're natural. Okay. But it doesn't work so well if you're going through the process, which um I'm going back to this, Nay. So this is the difference. See the hair at the root versus the hair at the ends. Those are two different situations. That's why when you're going through the process, it is so hard because each part of the hair responds differently. So the glaze works perfect on this hair, that's the new growth, but it doesn't work so well on the ends. So that's why the glaze works. I always recommend, like, once you go through the process, the glaze has more meaning. So if you are using the glaze, you're like, what's this for? It works better once the hair is fully natural. So then, with that being said, the mousse. The mousse on, like, I can use the mousse on my hair to set my hair. Um, Whether, even if I just wanted to slick it back, the mousse, once I put it on my hair wet and slick the hair back, it'll, when it dries, it'll feel like I have like a whole conditioner on my hair. Uh, so it's good for setting. It's good for wearing it curly. If you're wearing it straight, it has a different meaning, and I'll get into that later. But all the products you should be able to use whether you wear your hair straight or curly. So the what we use for set is the mousse and the glaze, and depending on how you wear your hair. The second one, oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you. Now, when you go to the we got the champ. Can't see it, can you? We got the shampoos and conditioners in the liter sizes. So if you got a family member, because I know when a lot of people buy for their families, and if they, you see it now, if you have it, if you have a bigger one, then them little ones ain't gonna do nothing for them boys with all the hair. So if you have a family with a lot of hair, the big one's gonna serve you well, and you have to teach them, like, you don't use it in big gobs. You use a little bit so that it can last longer. All right, so now we're gonna get to, there we go. Those are all our liter sizes for people with family members and especially boys. Like, I be feeling sorry for people with boys because the boys will go through that product like nothing, but they love it because the product is so concentrated and they can feel a difference, especially when the hair is 100% natural. All right, so here is the rose leave-in, the rose, not leave-in, the rose oil drops. It's rose oil. It's rose oil. Now, actually, we are in a process. They're discontinuing this. The company that I work with, they're discontinuing it. So we buy as much as we can to keep it because I love it. It's light. It's not like, people call and they're looking for a growth oil. This isn't a growth oil. This is a light oil. So when your hair is fine and you don't have a lot of your hair isn't heavy, this oil is light enough that when you put it on your hair, it will absorb. That's what we need. We need oils that the hair absorbs. Has anybody ever used a product or some type of oil or cream and it just sits on top of the hair? Does anybody, let me know I'm not talking to myself. Have you ever used a product and it just sits there and it's like, my hair was light and fluffy, now it's heavy? And that's, we going back to this. We're going back to this. This hair, the hair at the bottom, the oil sits on top. The hair at the bottom, the oil absorbs. So when at the bottom, the hair at the bottom, that's the new hair. The cuticle layer is closed shut. You, Monica, the hair just sit, the product sit on top. So what's the deal? When you feel that, what do? Do you just let it sit on top, or do you or do you have to wash it again? Now, most people would be like, has anybody ever been told that Black people don't wash their hair, that you're not supposed to wash it? Has anybody been told that? Or does anybody think, or has anybody been told that Black women aren't supposed to wash their hair? Anybody? I know y'all heard it before, because I think that's where it comes from. Because when we were young, we were told that we can't wash our hair or it'll dry it out. And I do believe there was some truth to that when it came to dealing with the chemical relaxer. I believe that yes. So, but you trained, you good. I believe that we were trained not to wash our hair. And that's the whole reason why we got to do this live, because women are making progress, specifically women of our color are making progress, and we still believe that we're not supposed to wash our hair, and we're passing it down to different generation. I've definitely heard that, but never subscribed to it. So there's a lot of people that subscribe to, thanks Carmen, subscribe to like washing my hair is bad. But when you think about it, and I always go over this, all this, always say this over and over again. If washing your hair is bad, then when do you like your hair the best? When do you like your hair the best? When are you the happiest with your hair? Can does anybody know? When can anybody say when they're happiest with their hair? Does anybody have the answer for themselves? When are you the happiest with your hair? When? Is it when it's styled right? Is it when are you the happiest with your hair? I need somebody. Carmen, Miss Maynita, Monica, when are you the happiest with your hair? Do you want me to give the answer? The answer is, when are you the happiest with your hair? When it's clean. Miss Maynita, she knows me all too well. You happiest with your hair when it's clean. It might not be when you like it to look, the outcome, but it's definitely when you're happiest when your hair when it's fresh and clean. Exactly. So the whole purpose of this movement, the whole purpose of the movement is, let's get down to the foundation. Not that you can't have fabulous hair, but because for me, I come from a generation where we came from relaxers, we came from natural hair, but now the wave, or the trend is the protective styles, the wigs, the weaves, the braids. Like that's when. And I listen, nothing is more creative and beautiful than how people are able to do these protective styles. Nothing. Like the intricate detail is fabulous. But I'm talking to the woman who, when she takes her hair down, that she wants to just give her hair. She just wants to enjoy her own hair. She just wants to run her fingers through her hair. She wants to wash her hair. She wants to run out in the rain. She wants to work out and not worry about, hair sweating. So does that take you away from wearing protective style? No, you can still be that. But when you take your hair out, you should still feel good about the hair that God has given you. That's who I'm talking to. All right. So I went through the rose oil. This is the shine spray. This takes the place of, you can't see it. This is our other set. This is shine spray. This is called the Radiant Shield and Shine. The squirrels know it better as the refresh, but it has totally transformed. and it's excellent. Now, the difference between the two oils, there's two oils that we have at Synergy. This is the oil for the scalp, the rose oil. This is absorbs into the hair and skin. This is the Nourish Healthy Hair Elixir. This doesn't absorb. This isn't like an oil. This is like a silicone oil where it sits on top of the hair. So this is for shine. This is for nourish, but it's called the rose oil. This is for like absorb it into your skin. This is for shine. You put it on and makes your hair shiny. Great for silk press or wash and go when you want it to be shiny. But both oils, all three oils, are best used when, drumroll please, after the hair is dry. Do not use the oil with the mousse or the glaze, because if you have oil on the hair, the mousse, it won't work. It won't work. It just simply won't work. So a lot of people will call me, inbox me, and ask me about the hair not foaming up or soaping up, and I'm like, do you have any oil on the hair? Because the mousse is very jealous. It doesn't like build up on the hair. So when you're using the mousse, you want to make, or the oils, you want to make sure that it acts as a finisher. It doesn't belong in the conditioning process. It belongs in the finishing process. 3 things we doing. Focusing on the hair. Cut, grow, cut, grow, cut, grow. We're washing our hair every week, no less than a week, no less than once a week. We're cutting our hair. Cut, grow, cut, grow. I said that too early. Cut, grow, cut, grow, cut, grow. We trimming our hair. For me, I like to trim my customers' hair every 3 to 4 months, because the goal is to replace the hair over time. So we're growing, it cuts. Where's the picture? Where's the famous picture? Hey, Deborah. That's where I am now. Natural, fresh, clean, coiled, or twist. No chemicals whatsoever. Miss Deborah, do you go to the salon and get your hair done, or do you shampoo your hair at home in between salon appointments? Where are you? So this is the back to the photo. This is the photo. The goal is to get cut, grow, and after 1 year, your hair is replaced. When you're using the products, and because the products, when I say it's just a shampoo, it's more than just a shampoo. It's more than just a shampoo. These products work directly in line with the system. They work with the system. So as your hair changes, the hair recognizes, because dealing with a system is more like you're basically telling your hair, it's like being on a diet. You're telling your hair, I need you to change. So you're giving your hair consistency, repetition, and so the more the hair knows what to do, it responds to that. It's not like having, like, is anybody on here a proclaimed product junkie? Anybody a product junkie? Anybody? Because do you know how expensive it has to be? Do you know how expensive you have to be to be a product junkie? How do I know if I'm a product junkie? What's your take on Botana? I don't know Botana oil. Only use this. So really, I think the biggest thing is, when it comes to any products that you use, is, are you using it in the right order? Are you, if it's working for you, it works for you. But are you skipping shampoos? Are you overusing products? Are you using too much oil? Are you mixing random products, meaning random products like, how we be doing, mixing, making concoctions. One thing we don't have on here is, are you mixing food in your hair? Don't do that. what are you doing? Do you have a ritual at nighttime for your hair? Are you avoiding trims? Those are the things of what not to do. So anything outside of that, Miss Medina, if that product works for you, then by God, I want you to be happy with it. But I also want you to look in your cabinet and see what products that you might have some products that are full that you don't necessarily reach for. Like you might have used it once or twice and then it's still in the cabinet. If you have products like that in your cabinet, then by all means, declutter. Declutter. Focus on what's working. I shampoo my hair at home. This is what Miss Deborah says. I shampoo my hair at home. I go to the salon for basic press and curls. Can't find anyone at the moment to twist and coil my hair. So, but on a regular basis, you're able to shampoo your own hair at home in between salon appointments. That's what we're looking for. That's what we supported. That's what we because a lot of people can't even do they can't do that. If they don't have anybody to do their hair, then there's no one to do their hair. Uh, and that to me is a travesty because you should at least be able to shampoo your hair and contain it. Shampoos it today, my hair is I washed it. I should be able to shampoo. This is a contain for me. Shampoo and contain. I mean, I'm so busy working on everybody else's hair. I want my hair to be healthy. I'm not quite ready to cut it off or cut it down. So what I do is I make sure that it is shampooed and contained. Shampooed and contained. This is which I'll get into that later, like what to do. But now on a regular basis, my hair is shampooed, conditioned, and contained. And so whenever I'm ready to do something different with my hair, which is time, um, it's time. So the focus is with back to Miss Deborah, like glad that, and that's what we're trying to help. So that's what this whole channel and movement is about because when your hair is right, you just show up better. You just show up better. All right. So remember, I had a guest that was going to come on, and she's not able to come on today. I'm sorry. We just got our messages crossed, and so, but I still got to come on. We still got to talk about a few housekeeping. So the other thing before I go, because I should be able to talk, but I shouldn't be able to talk for no whole hour straight. If you haven't already gone over to the website, make sure you sign up for on the website so that we can get you into the Gray Hair Restart. If you're looking to restart your hair, there's a program over at the website called the Great Hair Restart. Basically, bringing you into the community, shampooing your hair, holding you accountable, helping you while you go through the process. Do you got to take your wigs and weaves off? No, you don't. You don't have to take your hair out. But when you do take your hair out, we want you to be able to look at your hair differently. We want you to see something different. I don't want you to take your hair out and just be ready to put it back or throw it back I want you to be able to see your hair differently because that's where our confidence comes from. That's where we're growing and changing. So we go over to the website when you get a chance. I don't know if they put the link in the website. I'm sure they've already gone and go over to the website and make sure that you sign up for the Gray Hair Restart if you're new so that we can get to know you and bring you into the community. Any questions before we move on? Because we are about to shut it down. We did good. I did good. I did pretty good. Like just rambling for 50 minutes. All right. So I guess that's all today. Nobody's saying nothing. What else we talking about, Nay? Okay, just make sure that you go over to the website. I just said that over and over and over again, and join the Gray Hair Restart. And that's all I gotta say. Bye.